When you won the title at NWA Hard Times, what was the thought probably going through your head? Like, I finally made it, because you mentioned being endeavored a few times, and who knows what he's going to do after Impact, and then you're popping up on Fox, you become a huge kind of household name. You're kind of killing it on the late night circuit. Well, not kind of, you're definitely killing on the late night circuit. What was that like? You made it. Hard Times even is a dusty ism, if you will. So was that like, what was the thought process? What mentally were you going through in your head at that point?
I think the pressure was definitely on because coming back to the NWA, because I wasn't ready to be finished in wrestling. I took some time off, and it was either I'm going all out, um, or I'm done. And wrestling, honestly, winning the television championship from Pope really changed my attitude and demeanor. Once I captured the television championship, I thought I would be content to be I was the world television champion and defend it for as long as I want to, and then eventually when it's done. But the funny thing about winning championships, you then soon realize there's only one, and you want to be the guy. And to be the guy, you have to win 12 pounds of gold. So my mind was set. I made my intentions made because a lot of times I kind of had that Andre the Giant mentality where I didn't need a championship to be great, and it was about just the love of the sport and to wrestle, and I wasn't focused on necessarily being a champion with all the the requirements and interviews and political stuff, and you got to get along with the promoters, and I didn't always like to do that stuff. I'm more of a I hang out in the locker room with the guys, and I'd rather play cards and dominoes or crack jokes all day than sit around and rub elbows with the top brass or whatever you want to call it. It's just not my thing. Uh, and and I understand it's part of the game, but but once that fire was lit and I captured that World Television Championship, I figured let's go all out, and was able to. Once I captured this, I understood that my mentality wasn't always the right place because there's nothing better than being world champ, nothing, and so I understand, and I think uh, I embraced the pressure. If I went out there and I gave 100 and 10% and pushed Matt and Trevor to limit, and I still wasn't able to get it done, I don't think I would have had any regrets and probably would have retired because if you can't win the big one, and Adonis, you need to listen to this part. If you can't win the big one, then chances are you should probably think about moving on. Just putting it out there. And here's the thing: you could be the co-host with your little buddy Chris Van Vliet, and you could have the Chris and Chris show, CNC Boring Factory, and you guys could interview other people being successful all the time, just together, like really cool buddy movie that no one watched. So yeah, I'll leave it with that.
I like that CNC, the Boring Factory. I like that. Yeah.